Hi guys, so today's question is a little bit tricky. It is easy, but quite tricky question. So you have to keep in mind the edge cases and various things in mind. So it is the longest alternating subarray. So simply, it is given here. You are given a zero index integer array nums of length. A subarray s of length m is called alternating if m is greater than one. Okay, and s1 is equal to s0 plus 1. It means that 3 minus 2, the first element should be 1, means starting from 1 the alternating should be minus 1. So the sequence which you will be getting is 1 minus 1 1 and minus 1. It should not be the case that it should be starting from minus 1. It should start from 1 then minus 1 then 1 minus 1. This alternating sequence you have to maximize, or you have to find the maximum contiguous subarray. So you have to return the maximum length of alternating subarray present in nums. If there is no alternating subarray, you have to return the minus 1. Subarray is a contiguous non-empty array. Okay. So in this case, 3 minus 2 is a contiguous array which is equal to 1. So itself, you need not to make a sequence, but itself 1 is also an longest consecutive subsequence. But 3 4 4 minus 3 is 1, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, and 4 minus 3 is again 1. So the longest alternating subarray first is 3 2, and then is 3 4 3 4. That is a 4 length. So answer is 4. In this case, 5 minus 4 is 1 and 6 minus 5 is minus 1. 5 minus 5, sorry, 5 minus 4 is 1 and 6 minus 5 is 1. So longest alternating subarrays of length 2, 4 5, and 6 5 is also longest alternating subarray. So you can return 2. Okay, so this is the simple example, but by solving the question, you have to keep in mind the edge cases, and this is the edge case. So 22 minus 21, and it is the end of the array. Okay, so similar, this is the length of three array, and this is the two length array. So this is the edge case where you have to find. Here the answer will be uh, 2. So you have to keep in mind the you have to iterate till length minus 1. So what I have done, I have keep and sign as 1, and to compute the maximum consecutive length, I have created a integer variable max, which is point to the min value, and we will compare every alternating subarray if the sequence breaks, and keep I have capitalist. So while iterating the array and j loop equal to I plus 1. Okay, and I have created a variable k to increase the value and compare every value with every other value. And this is the edge case where, for this case, like if there is 2 of length, and it comes to the end of the array, so you have to compute it before, else it, before going to else to compute that, because it will never come to else. At the last you have to compute with the if. So what you have to do, taking this as an example, starting from 3, j is equal to I plus 1 and I is equal to 1. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So it is okay. We are here. The nums of j minus nums of k, where k is equal to I, is equal to sign. Sign is equal to 1 initially, and for every loop, I will uh, uh, I will reinitialize the k equal to I and sign again equal to 1. So the because the first element should be 1. So it is 1, well and good, it will come to if, and I will add both of them in the list. Okay, and I will change the sign and increment the k. So when I is equal to j is equal to I plus 1, now the j will be at 4 and k will be at 3, because I will increment the I for the for the next contiguous array. So now the k is equal to 3 and j is equal to 4. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, which is not equal to sign, because the sign previously I have changed to minus 1 here. So it will come to else and it will store. So this is the, I have found a new way to store the length, compute the length. That will be the list of size divided by 2 plus 1. That list of size is currently 2 divided by 2, that is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 2 is the length of the longest till here is the longest consecutive subarray. So it is greater than max. Yes, it is greater than max, because max is equal to integers of min value. So it will be stored. I will clear the list, I will break the loop. Now the loop will start from the I will increment, and the loop will start from 3. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. It will come here because again I have initialized sin is equal to 1, k is equal to y. This if is not executed now because it is equal to length minus 1. So it will come here, it is equal to sin, and k will be incremented and sin is equal to minus 1. Again When j will be incremented and k will be incremented, the j is equal to 3 and k is equal to 4, so 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. So this loop again, if is correct, because previously I have changed the sign, now sign is they will equal to minus 1. Again I will store both of them and change the sign. Again it will come to if, because 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 and equal to sign, because I have changed the sign, because minus of 1 is equal to 1. So it will come to if. So it has come end of the list. Now no more elements are remaining, it will come to as statement, because after the 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, so no elements are remaining, and then it will come to as. So in the as the list of size equal to, now what is the list of size? It will store 4 3, 3 4 and 4 3. So total elements are 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So 4 is the length of the longest array here. Okay, now taking this edge case 21 and 22, it will come to for it, because it will come to this j is equal to I plus 1. So nums of j minus nums of k is equal to sign. So 22 minus 21 is equal to sign, correct, storing both of them and changing the sign. Now it will not come here because it is the end of the loop. Now I will come to 22, and 22 will is equal to nums of length minus 1. Yes. So 22 and 21 is already stored in the list. List divided by 2, that is 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 greater than max. Yes. And list is not equal to 0. Remember that there will be a case where list is equal to 0, not e- it will be equal to 0, because there is no alternating subarray, and then that case we have to return minus 1. So because if this is not equal to minus 1, that list is not equal to 0, then max is equal to this. Otherwise, if there is no alternating subarray and is still the max is equal to integers of mean value, then max is equal to minus 1.